All right, as promised, this is the most recent letter to turn 50 years old, and it's dated July 24th, 1974. So it reads 7/24/74. The time is at 11 a.m., and the reason for the letter is haven't wrote for quite some time. That's what Ruth wrote. Okay, it begins. Hi, DZ. What it is, sister? Ain't nothing much happening over here. Sorry it took me so long to write, but I just been too lazy to write lately. Tell everyone I said hello. That Sunday, I was supposed to have come up there to the church before y'all left for Evergreen. I didn't make it. I could have made it, but Ted left without me. I was mad. Him, Tevin, and Tyrone was up there. He left without me and knew I wanted to go. So I'm sorry I didn't make it. I'm continuing this letter after I finish talking to you on 7/23. So I don't have much to say now. Excuse the sloppy writing. Oh, yeah, have you heard of this book called Sybil? You should get it. It is a real good book. And there's another book called Black Gangster. I didn't put it down until I got finished. It was good, but kind of sad. Well, that's enough for books. After you see the J5, tell me how it was. Oh yeah, I can't forget to tell you this. I met Blue Magic. Two of them in the group is Ella's girlfriend's cousins. Her name is Arlene. Her cousins are Vernon Sawyer and Wendell Sawyer. Her family had a reunion and they were there. It was last Friday night. Me and Ella were there too. Richard Pratt and Ted Mills were the only cute ones to me. We had some fun. Oh well, my hand is starting to hurt. So I guess it's time for me to end my letter. Your sister, Ruthie D. And in parentheses, she has the name Johnson. P.S. Right back soon. So yeah, that's one of her letters, but in the end of the letter, she's lying about meeting Blue Magic. That ain't true. She did that all the time. If I was going to do something, she had to do something better. And of course, I had heard of the book Sybil. It was a New York Times bestseller, but I never read it. There's an interesting about the book Sybil. One of the personalities that she had was a toddler by the name of Ruthie. Yeah, I just found that out. And when I was researching the book after I had read this letter, then I said, yeah, I remember the book Sybil. It was a big deal. You know, Sally Fields played her in a movie, and it was a controversial thing. The whole thing, what Sybil was about, the multiple personality disorder syndrome that was going on at the time. And then there's the other book she talked about, Black Gangster, which was a Donna Goins book. And I'm surprised she didn't mention him as the author because he was the a very prolific writer who wrote about inner city life in the United States, mainly in LA and but some different cities also. But yeah, it was pretty raw. His books always had a bad ending, always ended in a sad way. So yeah, I knew about that book, but I think it took a couple of years for me to finally get around to reading like all of Donna Goins' books. I used to have a whole collection of all of Donna Goins' books. So yeah, there's the letter. That's the one letter that she wrote me, and this is the most recent letter that turned 50 years old in July. Thank you for listening.